the PBC, Errol Spence, they went as far as to put out false pay-per-view numbers to gain leverage in negotiations against Terence "Bud" Crawford. Shameful. I'm appalled. Downright despicable.
You gotta sit down and talk and go over numbers and things like that. Well, it definitely could happen, but like I said, I'm the big dog at the welterweight division, and he gotta take a back seat and take that 60-40 or 70-30, whatever we give him. Well, you talked to.
He can take that 60-40, that 70-30, that 80-20, whatever we're willing to give him. Meaning in Terence Crawford. Low ball offers. How we got to this point? Well, it was put out that Errol Spence is a big fish. He's a big, huge pay-per-view draw. He's selling 350,000 pay-per-view buys against Sean Porter, which was false. And you guys are going to hear the truth from Bob Arum. Take a listen to what he had to say.
I know what I'm talking about. I know the numbers. It's between 130 and 150,000.
Okay. But that's still more than Khan and Crawford, though.
Well, a couple of that, yeah.
Y'all heard him? Y'all motherfucking heard Bob Arum said that Sean Porter versus Errol Spence sold a mere 100 to 150,000 pay-per-view buys. Only a couple of thousand more than Terence Crawford, Amir Khan. And Errol Spence is being made out to be a big fish, a huge pay-per-view star. Well, if that's the case, Terence Crawford is a big fish. He's a huge pay-per-view star. The reason these guys aren't selling, the fans have been demanding Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence for 4 years. When we demand steak and potatoes and you keep giving us chitlins, yeah, we might eat the chitlins, but we're not paying to eat the chitlins. We're not going to pay for it. We're demanding steak and potatoes, not chitlins. That's why these guys aren't selling. They can sell, but that's the reason they're not selling. And for PBC and Errol Spence to put out false pay-per-view numbers just to gain leverage against Terence "Bud" Crawford, it's understandable. We understand why they did it. But it's a lie. False. False propaganda. Which coincides with Errol Spence's guaranteed purses. The man made, as y'all can see, $1 million guaranteed against Udanis Ugas in his last fight. Now, I'm not the smartest person in the world. I don't have an Ivy League college education. But even a 5-year-old could understand. If you're guaranteed $1 million, you're not selling 350,000 pay-per-view buys. No fighter is going to be guaranteed a mere measly $1 million if they're selling 350,000 pay-per-view buys. A, you're getting robbed by PBC. We know they don't like paying black fighters. Maybe you're getting robbed by your employee. Or Bob Arum is correct. You're not selling 350,000 pay-per-view buys. You're selling between 130 and 150. That's why you're being guaranteed $1.5 million per fight. Your opponent is being guaranteed $1 million. That coincides with everything Bob Arum is saying.